know, it has been fairly difficult to find ammo as of late. Want to make a video real quick, let you guys know some of my tips for procuring ammo and what's been successful for me, and maybe help some people out there find some ammo for their shooting needs. I got 5 basic tips I've come up with. There's many more. There's a lot of videos out there, so take what you need. Discard what will not work for you. Tip number 1 is be persistent. You've got to go out, you've got to look. You don't have to look every day, but you can't go out one day and go, I can't find no ammo, I'm done. You got to go. You got to be persistent. Hit the stores over and over. Hit your local stores, hit your big box stores, hit your gun shops, wherever that you've found ammo in the past. You got to go back and hit them again. Get to know, be friendly with the counter people where you go. Be their friend. Don't go in there and rage and get all bent out of shape because they don't have ammo once again for your pistol or whatever caliber you're looking for. Be friendly with them. Make them feel appreciated. You know, learn their names. Kindness goes a long way, and they'll be glad to see you, and they may give you some tips. They may help you out. They may tell you, hey, come back tomorrow. Here, we're going to get some ammo. You know, be their friend. Number 3. Learn whatever store you go to. Learn their supply schedule. Learn when the trucks come in. If it's Academy, find out when the trucks will be there so you know what days you need to go. My local Academy is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, with larger shipments of ammo usually on Mondays and Fridays. Sometimes Tuesdays may be a big day. That goes back to being persistent. Don't just show up on Monday and Friday because those are good ammo days for their resupply. Sometimes Tuesday's the best day, and I've done the best on Tuesdays because nobody goes. My 4th tip, check with friends. Maybe you have something a friend wants, maybe they have some ammo, maybe you guys can swap, horse trade, barter. Check with friends. You never know. Friends may have some ammo stored up. May be able to help you out in a pinch. My 5th tip is online and Facebook. I've done very good online with local groups, forum groups, finding ammo. Facebook, we have a Facebook group. It's local shooters, and we do a lot of hey, so and so has ammo. I go to my local Academy, I see what they have, I take pictures sometimes, I post it on Facebook. I say, hey, the Academy at so and so, they have this, this, and this. And then somebody else may go to another Academy or a Walmart and they'll post. So I don't have to run to all the stores. If people are consistent, I can pick and choose and say, hey, I know Walmart has it, I know the local gun store has it, that's where I need to go get that ammo that day. So friends can help. I've also seen friends that are going to, like here in South Carolina, we have Palmetto State Armory. It's in Columbia, which is like 70 some miles away. And people have said, hey, we're going to Palmetto. Does anybody want to ride along? Does anybody wants to pick them up anything? But I consider a lot of that price gouging. Why does that? Figure that out. I consider a lot of that price gouging. If they're getting from their distributors and marking it up is one thing, but going to the retail stores who are getting it from distributors or straight from the manufacturer just to buy up all the supply and try to make a profit on you, I call them speculators. They're speculating that they're going to be able to make money on you, just like the people that bought up all the PMags and then are selling them for $50 a piece, $75 a piece, whatever price you're seeing. They're speculating that they can make money. They think they're investing. They're not. Lastly, as you can see behind me here, this is a lot of stuff that I've bought since the first of the year. It's a lot of stuff. Normally, I like to buy bulk. Before, I didn't keep a lot on hand. I was like a lot of people, like I can always go and buy 1,000 rounds of 9mm if I need it to take a class, go shooting, whatever. Why type money in that if I can have it in my pocket and buy it whenever I want? But I learned the hard way. You got to start stockpiling. Normally I bought bulk because I got a better price point. I would buy 1,000 rounds, shoot 500 of them. I had 500 on hand. Well, now you can't find bulk. If you find bulk, they want crazy prices for it. So a lot of people I've talked to that have stockpiles, that have ammo, they're like, every time I went somewhere, I bought a box. So that's what I've started doing, and I'm getting better prices for small count boxes. So, also I've started stocking for friends. Stocking for friends. That's something I've started since this ammo crunch came into existence. Is I found out a lot of my friends that I thought were shooters and had ammo don't have ammo. So if something were to happen and they needed ammo and they can't get it, I'm stocking for them also. So I'm stocking some calibers I don't even own a handgun for. 40 Smith & Wesson. I don't own a 40 Smith & Wesson, but I'm stocking 40 Smith & Wesson now. And that's like, I'm stocking for friends. Hey, we're at Palmetto State Armory and they have 5.56 in stock. You may want to come by there. So Facebook online has been a great resource. Also, with online websites, I'm on a lot of the back order stuff for Midway. Midway is not taking back orders anymore that I know of. They are doing the notify me, so you can sign up. I got a notification the other day. They had the tool ammo, the 1,000 round packs. It didn't last long, but they had it. If I'd have been in a position where I saw the email as soon as I got it and was ready to buy it, I could have purchased it. But they notify me. They'll let you know when stuff's back in stock. You got to be quick. Have your smartphone ready to order. Those are my 5 tips for finding ammo. Let me speak about something that I disagree with a lot of people on. Everybody says the people buying up the ammo and reselling it, they say it's fair market. I say it's not. There's a lot of price gouging going on. That is the reason a lot of your Walmarts and your academies started the box limits or the round count limits. Too many local gun stores were going to Academy buying everything up to resell. They were going and buying the bulk ammo packs and putting them in Ziploc baggies and reselling them so that they would have inventory. Now, it's one thing if it costs you more from your distributor to get it and you need to increase the price to pay your bills. But going to Walmart and buying 1,000 round counts of 9mm so you can put it in baggies of 20 and charge exorbitant prices, that's price gouging. People will remember you once this ammo shortage is over. And I hope they don't ever come shop at you again. I'm talking to you cheaper than dirt. Some of the ammo I've done real good on, and I got in early, was the 22 long rifle ammo. Everybody says I don't understand why 22 is not available. Well, my theory on this is it's a cheap shooting round. So a lot of people bought it because they couldn't get other ammo. The ammo crisis started at Christmas. A lot of people wanted to buy firearms. They went out, they couldn't buy ARs, they couldn't buy SKs, they couldn't buy what they wanted. They bought 22 rifles. So now they're looking for ammo for it. It's just fun to shoot. So I got in early on a lot of, and I have sold some 22 and traded some because I had so much. So I did make a little bit of profit on 22, and I have traded for other stuff. So I got a lot of the 22 long rifle, the AR Tactical from a CCI, the M22 from Winchester, the CCI Mini Mag. I even looked up, I got some tracers, red and green, the Quiet. And that's what I bought right off the bat. So I had the bulk. There's no bulk to be found anymore. So here lately, here's what I've been picking up. The little boxes. So rather than buying the bulk, I would rather buy a bulk box, but that's what I've been getting lately. So it's better than that. Let's make great barter odds. What if I got $3 tied up into them? I've actually traded those boxes for 20 count boxes of 223. So I'm tripling my money. People are glad to trade with me. Something else I stocked up on early on is in the BX 25 bags by Ruger, because I have the Ruger 1022 takedown, so I was able to get a hold of those. I also have the Smith & Wesson M&P 1522, which Smith & Wesson just told me the other day they're shipping my mags that I ordered. I bought the 1522 for Christmas as my Christmas present. Couldn't get no mags. Smith & Wesson is just now catching up on the mags, but I do have some of the Blinker Tactical, the 22 35 rounds. They're huge. They look like AR mags. So if I get my other mags, those will probably be for resale. Everybody knows what those are. Yep, P-Mags. Going to the next shelf. One of the last boxes of the tool ammo, the bolt, the spam cans, whatever you want to call it. 900 rounds I've seen in months. I snagged it up. The other day I walked in, they had some critical duty. It's so hard to find self-defense handgun rounds, 9mm critical duty. I had to snatch it up. Glock Fun Sticks, as I like to call them. They've come in. That's the one I've had. You've seen it in one of my prior videos. Those two are brand new. There's another mag. I loaded a bunch of mags up today, so a lot of brass back there. I got brass whenever people start reloading. Get my reloading on. This box right here, this is just various 9mm. There's some 357 SIG back there I picked up somewhere for $23.99. Find that now. That's just those boxes aren't full. They're half full. I've shot several rounds at them. I'm doing a lot of testing. So the 5.56 shelf. Most of this has been found in the last couple of months. I normally like to buy Bolt 223 5.56, but with it not being available, it's been hard to come by. So I picked up some Atlanta Arms and Ammo 223. Gun show last month. This month I picked up some Tracer. The Independence. This is just going to Academy Sports every day, and my one box of 5.56, I get their Independence, which they haven't had lately. So various other calibers. That was when it was really scarce. I picked up some Hornady, expensive stuff. American Eagle, Winchester, look, more Academy. They've been getting their Monarch brass. The Academy will let you do one box, one caliber, so if they have 5.56 and 223, I double up. I get lucky. Some other stuff up there, some more Winchester. The expensive varmint rounds. I missed that box. Over here we have some 9mm I've picked up lately, a 100 round pack of Winchester, American Eagle, some Independence, and more Atlanta Arms, 308. There's some 40. That's that 40 I was telling you I'm starting to stock for friends. There's some box of blanks. Drew a blank. Box of blanks right there. This is, or that is, this is Georgia Arms 9mm. What I have left of XM 855 green tips. I've got a bunch of mags loaded up, so that's what I have left that I haven't loaded. All my green mags get green tips, that way I know what they are. Blazer brass. My favorite handgun round, 357 SIG. And then there's just stripper clips and 308 casings. I have more ammo. This is just what I've found lately. I have a lot stored in my bedroom, since that's where I spend most of the time while I'm in my house, and if I need ammo, I'm probably going to be in there. So Such, where you at? You need to come smoke a cigar with me. Have me a little smoke, a little drink. Enjoying life. I know what everybody wants to see.